that we gave you. That A swim cap. Time for show and tell on this Friday morning. Cody Stark always has something fascinating to share. What do you have today?
Every year, there is a huge battle at the Stark household.
Oh.
The Ponderosa, if you will. And Carol versus the slugs in her garden.
Oh,
now,
okay.
Carol uses the beer method, where she pours a bunch of beer into a bowl, and then the slugs tell each other, hey, there's beer at Cody's house. And then we'll see a bunch of...
They'll gather, and then there's a big, hey,
yeah. And I think like it adds more slugs than it should, quite honestly, because I think they're telling all their
Word
friends.
gets out.
Exactly.
This guy in England got a better idea.
Oh.
So he says
Okay.
it's a 9-volt electric snail/slug fence.
Wow.
So it's a 9-volt battery, so it's not that big of a charge. But the slugs and the snails, they touch the little thing. They're like, whoa, I don't want to go in there and eat that.
Dude.
That stinks.
Dude.
So he put it up online, how to do it. It's a fairly simple process. You make a small loop and a staple in place and a galvanized coated garden wire, blah, blah, blah. Run the cable around the bed, blah, blah, blah. Keeps going, keeps going.
Right.
And then you add a little Tupperware dish for your 9-volt battery. He says it lasts for about 2 days, the 9-volt battery, so I guess you want something that's rechargeable.
Right.
But since this is the internet, this was the best part. He goes through and he says, the method is not perfect, and I'm sure people in the comments will point out what I should have done better.
What you should have done was.
So please take what I've done and combine it with the comments, and you'll be running slug-free beds in no time. And then here's a cute picture of his granddaughter, and he says that he didn't want to kill the slugs. That's why he came up with this idea to kind of just nudge them away. And then people clearly have been commenting on this thing that they think that she's eating the slugs. And he's like, she doesn't eat the slugs. Stop harassing me.
Why would they think she eats the slugs?
He says,
Who jumps to that?
he says, this little lady's the reason I didn't want to kill the slugs. I know she would love to eat them. And then he says, edit, she does not eat the slugs. I've had a lot of people warn me not to feed her slugs. And he says, well, you know, I didn't want to leave a dead slug on the ground for this kid to pick up, and Lord only knows what the kid would do.
Idiot.
Yeah, but the internet's always helpful.
Always helpful.
Thank you, internet.
They love
Thank you,
to
friends.
jump to conclusions.
Yeah.
See, what
There
you
you
do,
go.
what you do is when you find a snail, best way to get rid of it is
Marianne!
no, you pick it up when it goes back into its shell, and you toss it into your neighbor's yard.
Oh!
Just go right into your neighbor's yard. You're not killing it.
That's true.
You're giving it new life
A new life elsewhere.
someplace else.
We call that the relocation program.
Yeah, exactly. Change your name, everything will be fine.
Slugs are like the state pet of Washington State. We grew up with slugs everywhere.
Oh, bet. Oh,
You know?
everywhere.
Yeah, if you drive into Washington State, it says Washington State, sluggerific.
Sluggerific, right? You can
Sluggerific.
buy like stuffed slugs there, like to cuddle, you know, at the airport. I'm telling you.
I have a sorority sister who is. I wouldn't say she's afraid of. No, she is. She's afraid of slugs. So if there are any at the front door or anywhere that she has to exit the house, she will not leave the house. And that is a true story. She will not leave the house. Cross the
with a
path of the slug. It's true.
Bad luck.
It's true.
Okay.
Bad luck.
Ah, Nikita, bless your heart, dear.
I can only imagine when you step outside and you can see there's this little shiny trail
Yeah.
that snails and slugs leave.
What is that's just what?
So does she have to call in sick to her boss? Like, I can't make it
You can't leave the
work
house.
today.
A slug went by my
Slug
door.
is
One day in
outside.
high school, she skipped first period and she got in trouble because her dad was like, "What do you mean?" She was like, "I didn't leave the house until the slug left." He was like,
Okay.
Still, I'll tell you though, you can outrun one. They're very slow.
Yeah, I'll
Very
take my
slow.
chances.
Zombie slugs, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Everybody's gonna be fine. All right, coming up.